Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Top End Talk, everything top end. I mentioned to you we had a great show coming up tonight. Tell what our second guest is no slouch in that department. Please put your hands together for marketing and social media guru, Lily North.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, Lily, it's great to have you here.
It's my first talk show.
It's your first talk. Well,
Does that mean I've made it?
it's ours. Well, it's ours first. If my mum watched it the other night and she said it was pretty good.
And
so,
she was proud of you?
she was very proud.
Yeah,
She's very
that's
proud.
good.
So, well, you're a bit of a guru around town, I said, with your social media and marketing, all that kind of stuff. What have you been doing with all the spare time over the last couple of months?
Oh, a bit of everything. I've actually really gotten into my fitness though. I've decided to set some fitness goals throughout COVID. So I've decided to take up running, which I've never done in my life. And I managed to do a 10k run the other day. I was beside and I thought, through COVID, why not? I'll just give it a go.
Never run before and you ran out and just did 10Ks.
I mean, I might just do a marathon while I'm at it.
I couldn't possibly run well, actually, let's not go there.
You can.
Now, you're originally from the Gold Coast.
Yes, Gold Coast girl.
Gold Coast girl.
Been here.
Where's the blonde hair?
Well, I used to have blonde hair. When I arrived, you would have looked at me and thought, "Oh my God, like Gold Coast girl, who is
Vegas,
this?"
yep.
Yeah, it was a lot of fake tan, a lot of peroxide. I was surprised I had hair left with the amount of peroxide that was in it. But you know, over the years, it's sort of slowly gone back to my natural sort of hair. So
It's looking lovely, by the way.
Thank you.
Well, I've got to ask then, how did you end up in Darwin from the Gold Coast? What brought you up here?
Ex-husband, actually. So met a guy and then moved up here. And
Not in the army or anything like that?
No, a Darwin boy. But so moved here about 8 years ago. But I just fell in love with the place, which is not hard to do. I think you guys would agree. Absolutely. But I absolutely love everything Darwin has to offer, and you know what? I probably wouldn't move back to the Gold Coast.
No?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it here.
Too cold. It's freezing down there now. Well, so
Yeah.
actually, I think I've got a bit of a photo of you, maybe in your younger days after you graduated uni.
Oh no, that was actually 2 years ago.
Oh,
so
only 2 years ago.
I started a degree when I was a little bit older.
Oh.
I decided to do a business degree because I love business. That's sort of my passion. So I did a commerce degree here at Charles Darwin University. So I did that while working full time. I do not recommend doing full-time study, full-time work, and also being a president of an association. I always joke, I think I've got undiagnosed ADHD, but yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. You've got a lot of hats on. You just mentioned the Australian Institute of Office Professionals, NT. Now you're the president and the national marketing manager.
Yes, so I got involved in that about sort of 5 years ago when I sort of first came here. I was in sort of admin roles, and I was an executive assistant, and I was sort of looking for an organisation that I could go to and network, and I didn't really find anything. And then I came across AOP, and then I got involved, and next minute I'm the president of the NT division.
Well, what does AOP mean?
Australian Institute of Office
But what do they do?
So,
you just hang out and have a few drinks and...
Yeah, well, that's what we really do,
right.
but we don't tell everyone that.
Yeah.
No, it's a national body for office professionals, and it's something where each month we put on professional development networking events, and we have a massive breakfast every year, which is our sort of flagship event for the year, and we usually get a really big guest speaker. And it's a great day out for everyone to take their office and just celebrate the work that they do. So, it's something I really love and I'm passionate about, but I will be handing over the reins in November, so after 5 years. So we're on the hunt for a new NT president, so if there is anyone out there, Toddy's looking like you can take over the reins.
And can I just say, I went to one of her events when you had the LinkedIn event with
Yes.
Sally A. Illingworth.
Yes, she was fantastic.
She was fantastic, guys. Go there and you'll learn a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So it's a great resource for local business owners and that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
She had a top LinkedIn influencer there.
Well,
We get good talent.
Well, that's good. Well,
Yeah.
you are super busy again. You're also at the Helicos Group.
Yes.
Okay, so they're a local company.
Local company, been around for 30 years, developer and a hotel operator. We've actually got 7 different arms of our business with
Wow.
about 300 employees. So it keeps me busy, so I do a bit of everything. I do everything that doesn't quite fit in a box, so it's quite hard for me to just say what I do, but I love the job. It's really diverse and keeps me busy.
And even though you didn't have enough to do, of course, you went out and started another business last year, Belong Events.
I did, yeah.
Let's have a look at that photo. This is a nice photo of you here. I think Belong Events.
Yeah, so
Very pretty.
I started that last last year, sort of over a weekend, I just thought, I was getting bored after I finished my degree, believe it or not. So I thought, I'll start this company, and it's really sort of taking off in the last sort of few months. Post COVID, everyone wants to party.
That we all,
Believe
yes.
it or not.
Yeah, I'll back to that as well. So what is it that makes your events unique? What do you do? Why do I want to book you?
Well, I wanted to create a space because one of the most common complaints that people get from coming up down south is that there is nowhere that you can go to dress up. And, well, dress up to the nines. I mean, you dress up.
I don't need an excuse, thank you. I'll wear this with a pair of boys.
But my events are really for people to, be able to dress up, have a good time. We get some great DJs. We've got, Tristan Hatt, who's our resident local DJ. He loves it when I say that. But yeah, it's just a space where you can dress up and have a good time. And I think people like to have that opportunity because not everyone gets to do that.
No, well, that's what you really specialise in, it, like stylish boutique events.
Boutique events for the
Of high
stylish
quality.
Darwinite.
Yeah, well,
So, yeah.
That is all me, definitely.
And so I've been hosting them. We've had 3 sell-out events. We're about to sell out the next one, which will be on a boat because everyone was asking for a boat cruise. So
Yes.
we're on a boat.
Before we get to that, just want to talk about, you're also the Cup Ambassador for the Darwin Cup this year.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
that's a pretty good effort. Again, another lovely photo there. The 1950s haircut. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, those photo shoots, can I just say, are not as glamorous as they are made out to be. I was sweating so much on the course during that because it was in March. I remember having an umbrella and we're trying to fan everything. I was overheating, but the photos turned out great.
They didn't make you run around the track?
No, they didn't. But walking on the track in heels is very hard.
Well, what's it take to be, what's part of the role of being an ambassador?
Well, I actually wasn't even going to apply
really?
for this role until I think 4 people sent the link to me and said, Lily, you need to do this. So I ended up applying and I ended up actually getting it, which was amazing. But I think being able to sell what the Cup Carnival is, and for me, I love the Cup Carnival. It's just like the epitome of bringing everyone together at the end of the year. Everyone dresses up in amazing outfits. Everyone's having a great time. If you're winning on the by your.
I don't think it's about winning at the Darwin Cup.
But by the end of the day, people probably don't really care. But it's.
I think getting home with your high heels is a good achievement after being to the
that
Darwin
is
Cup.
my
And you see,
number.
it's one of my favourite days on the calendar every day.
Yeah.
But you always see the girl. Well, walking. I don't know if it's walking.
Yeah,
but
stumbling. I refuse to
one
take
shoe
off my
left.
heels.
Yeah,
That's my number one rule. It doesn't matter how much pain you're in. You keep those shoes on, ladies.
Okay, so you mentioned earlier Sailing Sounds. This
Yes.
is your bougie boat.
Bougie boat party.
Bougie.
Come
Wow,
on, with
bougie.
it.
So what's that all about?
So next Friday, 26th of June, we're pretty much almost sold out. So it's going to be a great boat party. We've got a few DJs lined up for that. So
And MC in a suit.
MC in a suit. You're welcome to come along.
Thank you.
I'll be
driving the
basically
boat.
the biggest boat party of the dry season. So I'm excited about it.
Excellent, fantastic. So, if people want to get involved, check out your social media about this
Yeah.
sailing. How can they get hold of
Follow
you?
Belong Events. So we've got Instagram page,
Yeah, that's up there on the
Facebook
screen.
page. And also with Cup, tickets will be released very shortly. So
Yes,
and as of
finally we're getting events
as of
going.
today, we've got borders open. So
Yeah.
we're going to have some interstate people there.
Oh, that's
which
right,
we've
borders
been-
open today.
Yeah.
Nice one, Darwin, killed it.
Big event on the calendar, isn't
Absolutely,
it?
absolutely.
It is, and obviously we hope we get the supercars again this year, which is you
Yeah.
never know. But
Well,
it's
I
good
mean,
to have
you
some big
guys might
events coming
just
back.
do
Well, what do you mean, Donnie? Just you can be a grid girl. Sorry, and a grid ambassador. They're not called grid girls.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming down. It's been a pleasure to get to know you a bit better, and obviously we're going to see you popping up everywhere.
Yeah, you'll probably get some my
shortly.
face.
So thank you so much. Again, give a round of
Thank
applause.
you.
Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We've got Peter Kappers come out next, and don't forget our very special performance from Muxie at the end of the show.
Yeah.
We'll see you shortly.